Plans to improve Paul Bunyan Park in Bemidji may end up taking a little longer. The Bemidji City Council considered a plan to move forward with improving the park in phases, but funding was the big issue. Lacy Monteleone has more.
There's little doubt that Paul and Babe are the big draws in Bemidji, and the Bemidji Parks Department has planned to make the area surrounding them more appealing to visitors for quite some time.
I think the Parks and Trails Commission would like to see the lakefront, of course, built in its entirety, but knowing that there's only a limited amount of sales tax funds left, they looked at the plan and kind of identified a priority area.
That priority area would be the section surrounding Paul and Babe just off of 3rd Street.
Put some accessible trails in so people could get easier to the 3rd Street dock, cafe seating, playground, move the Rotary Pavilion, and try to do some trails along the lake as much as we can.
One of the projects the Parks Department wants to complete is to close off this exit from Paul Bunyan Park because they say it poses a safety hazard.
When you're crossing, you don't necessarily feel safe. You're basically crossing into a parking lot.
The Parks and Trails Commission say they believe this priority area could be completed with their budgeted amount, but some city council members say a phased approach in the parks is not the best option.
My opinion is we should do it all at once. Whether it means, doing some bonding or waiting a year.
The council finally decided that they would need additional figures on cost before moving forward on the first phase of the project. In the meantime, they're hoping to make another push for grant money.
I really would like to get some state legacy dollars for these parks, and so I'm kind of trying to figure out the timeline for that.
Whether or not the city can get legacy grants for the project would not be known till the end of the year, which means Paul and his Blue Ox will need to be a bit more patient. Lacy Monteleone, Lakeland News.
And the Bemidji City Council also approved a study to determine how to remove pilings from the South Shore. That money would come out of the contingency fund of the event center.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.